Hello parents, it's Ms. Walden here, and I am creating this kind of long video, so skip along if you need to show you how to access your child's e-learning. So here I have logged into clever.com, and this is kind of our setup, and I'm going to click log in as a student, okay? If you're not sure how to get into Clever, this is how I'm going to show you how to do it. If you know how to do it, skip along. And don't worry about this part right here. So I'm going to log in as a student. I'm going to show you some steps here. And I'm going to click here. Once you are here, you're going to put in your student's lunch number, not my number, and their password, okay? So I'm going to I'm going to type in a student's number, and we're going to get set up and show you guys what it looks like on your end, okay? So now we are in your student's Clever homepage. Now everybody's homepage is going to look a little different. Some might have some extra icons. Some may have their icons moved around a little bit. So the top ones are their favorite resources. And to favorite a resource, all you do is you find your icon, and you are going to press the little heart button. So I suggest doing this just so that it's easy to find, and they're up top already. So I'm going to like that, and when you scroll up, it'll already be up there. Some of you guys might already have them. It just depends. Another resource we're going to use is the eLearning. So I'm going to heart that one, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that one in a little while. And then the other one that we're going to use is the Realize. So I'm going to heart that one as well. That's going to be our math resource. So I'm going to heart that one, and we are going to it's going to be dropped up at the top. Okay, so if they're not up there, you can, just in case they get unhearted, they will be down at the bottom. So just scroll down all the way and you can find those other resources, okay? So the first thing we're going to look at is my teacher page. On this teacher page, it's kind of got some more resources. I might change this periodically, so I'll let you know. This is the fun educational links. Basically on this is some extra activities to do once you have already finished the other activities. So there's different things like the doodles with Mo Williams. He's an awesome author of Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. There's some best educational Netflix shows, which we all like Netflix. I know I'm enjoying my Netflix right now. There's also the ABC Mouse that I had sent home before we left for break. I know some people were saying that they were having a little bit of struggles to get on that website and figure it out. I'm not quite sure, but if you are able to figure it out, awesome. So I did do that as well. So then there's also Vroom, which is just a quick little fun science-based activities. Starfall the kids love. It's kind of got a little bit of everything. And then Storyline Online is some celebrities, authors, and others reading books. So these, I might add some more links as I find them. I know people have been posting like crazy on Facebook and things with different kinds of educational links, so I just kind of wanted to put some in one place for you guys. So up next we have our sight word list. So here we have our list of 100 sight words. You will notice that this coming week, we will be working on list 11, okay? I know we haven't got to list 11. Some of your kids might be freaking out that it's list 11. It's okay. We're only going to do a couple words off of list 11. That's our first grade words. So we're going to kind of, after that, go back and work on these lists 1 through 10. So the children are expected to know these by the end of the year, all 100 words, and be able to read them, write them, and hopefully spell them, okay, right? But especially read them. So read them is our main goal. Once they're able to read them, then we can work on spelling and writing them as well, okay? So you can practice these in different ways: writing, reading them, finding them. This one is a social story. Basically, a social story is a kid-friendly language about kind of difficult topics and things that they might struggle to understand. So this one is, Why Can't I Go to School? So it's just a fun little, story not necessarily fun, but it's a nice little story that is children appropriate to kind of explain if they're worried or asking questions of why can't we go to school? Why am I having to learn at home? So kind of just talks about that I love them and they can't go to school right now. There's lots of children there. There's germs there, and that can make people sick. So we're gonna stay home and stay healthy, and that their teacher loves them and they're thinking about them, which is true. So hopefully that will help them kind of feel at ease and understand. And then there's also my Zoom link. So whenever I schedule those Zoom calls, which I will be sending you guys out that schedule soon, we will use that to kind of link up each week and do some teaching and do some learning and kind of do just some check-ins. So I will give you guys some more information about that once I figure out everybody's schedule of when they'll be working. So going back to our Clever homepage. And if I say I'm adding a resource under that page, that's where it's going to be, is under that Walden page on Clever. So now we're going to dive into Edsby. So Edsby is going to be where everything's going to be. So this is going to be kind of our main resource these coming weeks. So here you're going to put in, again, your student's login. So it's going to be their lunch number, not mine, their lunch number and their password, okay? We're going to log in there, and I'm going to show you what it's going to look like once we get into that website. Okay, so now we're here. The first time you log in, you are going to get to see a tutorial, okay? I'm going to click out of this, but at any time you are looking at this, you can access any of these tutorials for Edsby, which is really good. So clicking on that question mark up in that right corner next to the name is going to give you that information, okay? So from here, I'm going to kind of show you guys what we see. We see view messages, so if there's any messages from me or if you need to send me anything, you guys can do that through there. There's open my calendar, which will kind of show you guys what's going on. But first thing we're going to look at is our homeroom. So we're going to kind of click on that homeroom work. Again, comes up with some more tips. I'm going to exit out of this, but you can do it at any time with that question mark over there next to your child's name. So here's where I'll put our questions, maybe of the day, or our attendance check-ins. So this one's just a quick poll to tell me when you guys are going to be generally working on assignments. It's okay if you're not working the same time every day, but kind of when you guys are going to be available to work. And also don't work that entire time unless you guys are breaking it up. It's a long time. But just kind of answer those questions as they pop up to interact, and that'll be a part of the attendance as well, is seeing those interactions. So you can click this drop down to see all the different subjects, and we could also click on the calendar to see information as well. So I personally like going to the home page and clicking on the next subject. Make sure you're clicking on all the different subjects to see the different things, and there should be notifications on those as well. So we're going to start with social studies. Here it kind of gives you the overview, and then it kind of gives you the to-do. Okay, so it kind of tells you what we're going to be learning, and then the exact directions on what you guys are going to need to do. Now, don't be alarmed if not all of the assignments, or not all the to-dos, have an assignment. Not all of the things each day are going to have an assignment that's going to include uploading. Okay, this is one of them. Okay, so you're going to click that link, and it's going to open up straight to the resource, which we're going to see. I'm going to read the rest of the directions so I kind of know what to do, because directions are there. So it's going to say read slide 2 and then discuss. Okay, it does not say upload anywhere, so this is just a discussion piece. So I'm going to kind of go back to that and then have that discussion. Okay, and so that is all the assignment is for that day. There's no check-in, there's no upload piece, there's no nothing. It's okay if there is not, and if there is, it'll say upload to this assignment. Okay, so I'm going to go to that, and you can see the slide numbers down here. There'll be videos, there'll be the discussion questions, so kind of follow along with the directions that are kind of set up there, okay? And each day it'll pop up with the new journal entry as well. So from here, we're going to go to, let's go to PE. So here, these are not mandatory assignments. These are kind of just optional things that you guys can do for PE and art. Kind of get you guys moving and get you guys using your motor skills for art. Nothing that you have to turn in, nothing that you have to do. For PE, we've got Coach Woodhouse. Some of the kids might know him with some different activities. And then for art, there's just some different activities you can choose from as well. As I find some things, I'll be kind of popping them up there. So, keep a lookout for those activities if you are looking for some different actions to keep the kids active during this time, because it is important that we're not just on the computer all day, which is hard. So next we're going to go to science. So science, you see, again, it does have the topics covered, so kind of what we're going to be learning for the day, and then it has the to-do. So it's got, and then it has the assignment. So this one actually has an assignment. It says the poll question, so it gives you right there where it is. We've also have the links right there for you, so if there is a video to watch, we can click right on that and it'll take us right to the video, which is awesome. They absolutely love that video. It's very silly. And it'll give you what to do, and then again with that assignment. Now, some of the days we're going to be accessing our science book. So we're going to go back to Clever, and it's going to give you all the directions there. You're going to click on the Ed. Okay, remember it's up there, but it's also down lower if it's not up there for you. It's down there. Okay, we're going to click on either one, whichever one, but we're clicking on the Ed. And again, in EdSP, in the directions, it's going to tell you these step-by-step directions. So if you get lost, you can look at EdSP. Okay, so we're going to click Select a Program. So right now it's on Social Studies. We want Science, Grade K. You can kind of explore, but we're going to go to Assignments. And under Assignments, you'll see for the first day we're going to be working on our ebook. So you can start that. It'll open up the book, and it'll look just like the kids' textbooks do at school that we work on, that you guys have probably seen that have came home. Looks exactly the same. So we're also going to do, if it's already done, it might be under the Done button. So if you've already opened it, it could be under there. So you might have to click around after that first day to find this. Okay? So there's also going to be an assignment on here on Friday. So you will start the assignment on here, and I will get the information straight to my page without you having to submit anything on EdSP itself. Okay? Again, if there is an assignment, it'll say answer the poll question or upload to, and it'll give you that assignment name, okay? So after this, we're gonna go to, let's go to language arts. Now, language arts is kind of meaty. There's a lot to language arts, okay? It looks intimidating. Don't be scared, okay? These are our learning goals. It kind of gives you the 3 different things we're going to be working on. You do not have to do these in order either. So I put them all in one kind of journal piece, but if you want to do the independent reading first and then do the other reading and then do sight words at the end, that's fine, as long as you're doing those different pieces. So I don't mind kind of what order. But here it's got the video to review the sight words. It's got the link to go straight to the Mayan book. So you're going to type in Nights, click Nights. Username is their lunch number, password, same login as everything else, and it'll take you straight to that story, Ladybugs. You can read it, or it can read it to your child as well, okay? Again, this one's got an upload, so it's going to say upload the picture to the Ladybug assignment. When you scroll down, you'll see it says Ladybug and its assignment, and you can submit right there, and it's got more directions there as well, okay? Trying to make this easy. So then we've got our reading independently, kind of gives you some ways that they can read, some things that they can read, and it says upload, that writing to the independent reading assignment, and it's right there. Okay, it's also going to be on the right side of your page right there, that's got the submit as well. So they're going to be kind of everywhere that you can see the exact assignment. Okay? Math, there's nothing there quite yet. I'm still working on it. I will have it up there by Monday, I promise. Hopefully by the end of Saturday, I will have it up. The resource we're going to use for math is the Pearson Realize that we liked earlier. Okay? And again, these steps are going to be in Etsy. So I'm going to click on that Pearson. Now, when we get here, it does have you guys creating your own profile. So we're going to click that one, which is the math, and it's going to let you guys create your own profile. So whether English or Spanish, whichever you prefer, your icon and your little background. And then once you've set this up, it'll show you, you can press your assignments and it'll show you there. Again, anything you do here or on the science page, I'll get automatically, and you won't have to upload on Etsy unless the Etsy assignment does say upload here and it says the assignment name. Okay, but a lot of those things are going to go straight from there. Okay, so again, be patient on Monday. Things might move a little slowly. There's also those submit buttons right there that show you what is due. So just if you want a quick glance of all the things that are going to be due for the day, you can look there as well. Like I said, be patient on Monday. It might move a little slow, but if you guys have any questions, any problems, message me here. You can text me, you can call me on that number that I've been messaging you guys on. You can use Remind, you can use email, carrier pigeon, whatever you guys need to do to get a hold of me. I will have my line open from around 7:30 or 8 till about 3:30 or 4. If I do not answer your phone call, leave me a message and I will give you a call back, or if you text me, I will text you back as soon as I can to help you solve those problems that you guys are seeing on Monday or anytime throughout the week, whatever it's about. Okay? So again, let me know if you guys have any problems. We got this. Thank you guys so much for doing all that you guys are doing at home for your children. This is a team, and I am so glad to have you guys a part of my team. So thank you guys.